And we're live. And I forgot to turn up the sound on the phone. Let's see if this kills it or not. Well, nope, still working. Awesome. Get this on the rack and set up the rest of it. Maybe. Really? Okay. Uncooperative little bugger. I swear. All right. I don't want that. We were at Arby's today. I got their beer can chicken and some potato cakes and unsweetened tea because I don't like soda and I don't like sweetened tea. I add stevia to it, but that one is just plain. I drink plain tea at work too. Although I did find out if you're one that has a tendency to get gastric reflux, and you want to put a sweetener in tea, if you like to drink tea but you can't handle it, stevia packets work really well in hot tea. That actually, the stevia calms your stomach. So, tip. Anyway, let's see where we're rolling here on YouTube. I worked out again today too, so I mean it's just, and then I had some chicken noodle soup with a bunch of kale in it this morning. So yeah, not being too bad. That was all I had today, so kind of pulled a little bit of an Amber there, but I'm going to be at work all night too, so I'm not sleeping, and I'm taking a Soylent with to work if I have that, so that'll be 400 calories. Otherwise, sometimes I don't even have that. I just have water and tea all night. So we'll see if I have the Soylent or not. Alrighty. So let's make sure that we're getting going. Oh, Derpy Minecraft High Pixel stream. He's live right now, and Red Pill Religion is live. I can't stand them more than like 20 minutes. Okay, so why isn't mine showing up on my own homepage? Okay, there we go. And there's sound. That's awesome. I'm starting a little earlier than I said I was going to, but that's what it is. So I have to set up anyway. Right. Public. All right, that looks good. Back to the watch page. Oh, sorry, I was just typing blue. Hi. I'm just setting up to get the links out, and then I'll get music on and stuff, but I was more talking to myself than anything. All right. kind of tired out, so we're going to see where I go today with this. But I think I have some ideas rolling on working on the dragon's face, so. That link isn't valid? What? Now Google's froze on me. Really? Try again. How can it say that the link isn't valid? It's running. Yeah, I think so too. Let's try this again. There, it's working. Okay. Post that over to Facebook. Oh, they had to show me on the Whovian store the Doctor Who Calvin and Hobbes shirt. Oh, that's just not fair. Guys. Oh, that's not fair. Really not fair. That's two of my favorite things, Calvin and Hobbes and Doctor Who. Holy cow. Just can't go wrong with that combo. And post. Post. There you go. All right. Thank you. Oh, I started watching the episodes of Doctor Who from the very beginning on Amazon Prime on hubby's account, and unfortunately now we both have Amazon Prime accounts because I did not know. Somehow I managed to get billed for an entire year of Amazon Prime and I never ordered it. And by the time I realized it, I had already ordered, and I'm like, what do you know, I'd placed an order and shipped it, and I went back and I'm like, what on earth? And yeah, I have Amazon Prime. I'm not happy about that, but it is what it is. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not skimpy today, but I am wearing the Life's a Witch and Then You Fly shirt, and my Game of Thrones nod. I have a copper and bronze dragon here with an amethyst crystal. Came from the Maryland Renaissance Festival on my honeymoon. So, yeah. And I'm also going to order, I'm custom making another design of I'm the Witch That Cursed Von Helton shirt, and it's going to be all in black and white, and I'm going to order that too. And it's pretty cool. So I'm hoping I'll be wearing that in a live stream soon. Take advantage of that, puppy. Okay, so yeah, what we're gonna do, I have no cats in here. Doors shut. So I think we're ready to go. But you can't, because you're not the witch that cursed Von Helton. I am. I might have to give him a run with Flashy, Flashy, Boom, Boom. Maybe Flashy was the witch that cursed Von Helton. Who knows? But I might as well just have some fun with that one. I'm not going to let him live that down. I like that. Yeah, I got to see the tail end of Grampy's live stream today, and then so I was starting to watch the beginning of it again so I could see all that Grampy did, because I love his edits. But then we had to go and run Thomas Wraith to the veterinary for his fresh, his new adoption checkup. And of course he checked out just fine. And we have to leave the cat kennel out now because it's got a soft cushion in there, and he likes to just walk in there and sleep. And again, the same thing, he loaded right in there for us, he loaded in there for the vet. And somehow we got somebody's show kitten. Don't know how we pulled that one off, but I'm not gonna complain. So I'm gonna have to watch some Grampy tonight at work on my break. I'm almost at full time. I have 4-day shifts this week and 3 the next. They're still trying to get me some hours. So I'm hoping that I don't have to go through a ton of these unemployment classes and stuff. I did file paperwork through unemployment today about what my employer did to me, the one that I was full-time at. And so even if I'm not going to get any further unemployment, which I haven't collected any yet anyway, because I had no understanding of the process, not something I go through very often, my employer might still get in trouble for violating the Family Medical Leave Act. Because I was supposed to be able to get my position back according to that, and no. And it was because of my conditions that I lost the job. So, and they forced me to write a resignation letter, and so I worded it the way the unemployment office wanted me to word it, and it was all factual. So we're gonna see where it goes. Your jaw should not be that crooked. Let's go this way. So I'm just gonna try to get this head working a little better today, because I don't exactly like the shape of it. And yes, I'm prattling on and on. Yeah. Well, he's up to, he's got some good editing stuff, and we do get along, and I am pretty forgiving. If I can forgive my father for disappearing for 27 years and then he, coming to my doorstep and crying and saying I'm sorry was his very first thing, I think I can forgive Grampy. I mean, and I enjoy talking to Grampy and stuff. So it was like, well, what he did was pretty dumb, but I have to admit, in my college days, I kind of wasn't super nice to a friend of mine. I pulled something kind of similar, not to the point of dying, but yeah, it's like, do I judge him harsher than I judge myself at that point, So I faked a bunch of messages to somebody who was actually a really good friend of mine, but I faked that there was somebody else interested in him, and I was horrifying. I was really terrible. So yeah, one of my darker secrets from my past. We're still friends. And he forgave me, so it's like, well, Vaughn, there's it isn't even a point of forgiveness. The guy's so far into his mental illness and refusing to get any help. He's getting more and more paranoid, I think. If you really listen to his ranting, that guy is paranoid as hell. Pardon my language. And it's really hard to forgive somebody who's not going to listen to you at all, or listen to anybody and refuses to change. If somebody wants to change, that's one thing. Or if they apologize and they're serious about their apology, that's one thing. But Grampy's not to that level. Vaughn is a unique beast all in his own. Okay. Now, what to do with the facial structure? I kind of want to bring this down a little bit, give her a little more cheeks, because the face right now, the base structure is a little on the creepy side for me. I don't like it. I don't want to creep out my niece. This song reminds me of having Taras Umerish perform in my apartment when my son was getting his violin lessons when he was 9. I miss performing with Taras and my son. The fact that my son could fiddle play like Arkansas Traveler and stuff like that, and he's got partial paralysis in the one arm, and he flies planes, and that kid's mind-blowing to me. Oh, I get to compete with a non sequitur show tonight in 30 minutes. Oh, how nice. Trying to figure out what I'm going to do with this head. I might end up starting this one over at some point if I can't get this the way I like it. I did cheat and purchase a video editor today, actually last night. That one that Heavy Hauler said he uses was on sale, so I grabbed it while it was on sale. So I want to start up another channel called Vaughn's Beard Lice. Just pick on people. I have to let it out. I've determined that. I don't want that on this channel, because this is to relax and have fun. I mean, if Teal Swan or Shanny came here and wanted to just have some fun and you know, I would have no problem with that. But that other channel, I've determined I really, really want to go to it. I'd still like to go against Woo on that one. Or on this one, I can go against Woo, like Teal saying that germs don't cause disease. She is not free from that on this channel. But for just ripping and being just kind of letting it out a little bit, I want to really bad. I might have Flashy Boom Boom host. That'd be funny. She's an actual puppet. I have to make her some sexy Miss Piggy type wear and stuff, but yeah. But then I don't know if I want to soil poor Flashy Boom Boom's, if I want to corrupt her mind that far. Well, that's a little better. Yeah. If that were to happen, though, it is to come and have a little bit of fun and just relax. So, but yeah, I kind of want to do some videos that are not so sweet. And I thought Vaughn's Beard Lice would be kind of a neat channel name. That's just gross. That's grody. If I don't get this right, I might just have to make that one little girl that I have that likes dinosaurs, make her this into a pink Parasaurolophus. I don't know. We'll see how far I get. That kid's getting a lot of stuff for Christmas anyway. This almost sounds like something you wrote, Blue. I'm going to expand this playlist when I have a couple days off again. Oh, I pulled that too far down on that side. Yeah. Ew. Oh, you did? What did you get? Oh, yeah, my daughter and I saw one at a place called Down in the Valley, and it's in Golden Valley, Minnesota. This was a few years back. It's her, and you know, I have no problem with that at all, you know. As long as, you know, my kids are actually still working on college and everything, I don't have an issue with that. I have an issue with tobacco and nicotine, actually. Yeah, they're not. But what we did see was a full-size bong that was sculpted bronze raccoon skulls with crystals and stuff in it, and then the glassware. It was just a beautiful sculpture. Oh, well, that's actually not a lot, really. I suppose it depends on what the pipe looks like. What hubby and I are hoping for someday is to, if we have enough of a garden in our permanent home, this isn't it. Of course, if we do RVing, we won't have a permanent garden either. But we want to get a really nice hookah pipe and have it sitting out there. And then I do various mushroom sculptures and stuff like that, and the Cheshire Cat, and build a fake wooden TARDIS in the back of it, and have a couple garden statues of the angels and stuff. So we have kind of like the Doctor visits Alice in Wonderland type theme. I think that'd be just cool. The groundhog flying through the air. Yes. Oh, that would be so fun. But I found there's this product that you can take fabric or newspaper or anything and dip it in this product and sculpt, and then when it air dries, you can have it outside through all sorts of weather, including our crappy snow we get here in Minnesota, and it just lasts and lasts. And so you can shape the fabric or newspaper into anything you want with this resin glue. And I want to play around with that. I think that would be so awesome. Maybe do big enough to sculpt my own angels. That'd be fun. Actually do a weeping angel with it. Oh. If you ever want to look up a fun Doctor Who episode, Blue, look online for Weeping Angel Doctor Who. One of the scariest episodes you could ever want, and it is so iconic. It's just really cool. And it's involving these garden statues. It's just awesome. All right, what do we do with you, girl? I don't think I'm gonna, I don't know what to do with her. Not exactly sure. I just looked again at the groundhog thing. That'd be so funny. That'd be really funny. If I build up back here a little bit. Just gotta be careful not to stab too hard because I might find my fingers quite easily. I definitely did not start this dragon right. A lot easier than working in wood though, because in wood, once you take it away, you ain't getting it back. With carving. The flying groundhog in a Space Marine outfit. I saw that one that you shared earlier today with Schneider. That was pretty good. I didn't even know they updated the search results on the DNA like that, so I went back and looked at mine, and it's like when it said 77% Germanic, I'm like, oh my gosh. That makes it all the more cool. He hates everyone so much that Vaughn even seems to hate the dead in his own family. Just unbelievable. Okay, that's looking a little better. A little, tighten it under here. That's better. I only got the yeah. No, I only got the DNA test. I wanted it, so last year my sister-in-law got it for me for Christmas. And she does a lot of historical research for the state of Minnesota. So my family has taken an interest with her because of our the history and the things that we do know that have happened between with my grandmother and my uncle and everything else and my mom. You know, and well, my grandmother passed away when I was 6, but my mom and my uncle are still around. So these are people that are actually living, you know, and have had really incredible lives. And so that's why, you know, she's like, well, you got to get on Ancestry, and the things I've been finding out is just amazing. And I can't wait to learn more, you know. And that's what I don't understand it, because what I've seen just in Schneider's video alone, Vaughn has a lot to actually be proud of ancestry-wise, but he is failing so bad himself. He's got to project that hate on everybody. I mean, it would be really cool to delve into that family tree and see what's going on, you know? My father's side of the family, they were, my sister-in-law found out that they were selling arms to the South during the Civil War, and they had filed insurance with the North, and so they'd claim that the weapons were stolen and get double the money. And then up until the 20s, when pot became illegal to grow in the United States, they had huge fields of hemp. And they were making buku bucks off of that too. Well, you gotta be like, what, 10% Neanderthal? I'm kidding. You're the one who started that one, dear. You said it first. I don't know. I might have you beat on that one. I don't know. I'm pretty white. That's what she needs. She needs like ears. Well, I'm not putting those on until I get the rest of this built up then. All right. I know what I'm doing. So let's get to working on this head here with adding color and texture and stuff. Yeah, and Vaughn is so white, it's frightening. For him to say he's, what, 63% or something Cherokee? He's as white as I am. I'm surprised I'm this awake right now. didn't sleep so great today, and I gotta work all night. Oral surgery. Thinking I'm gonna do a fancier dragon sculpture this year or something, or maybe a posable horse or something, and enter it in the state fair in their fiber arts this year. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, unless somebody was adopted into the family, I don't think he has that much Native American in him. I want to see his ancestry results. But then what's funny is he's so proud of being Native American, but yet he'll slam anything, any program or anything that's out there to help Native Americans. And it's like, if you really are Native American, where's your tribal loyalty? I'm not by blood. I've been granted a tribal name and everything, but by blood I'm not, and I still have more loyalty than he does. And it's not in my bloodline at all. So for him, it's just a thing to brag about, I guess. It's like that Vaughn title is just, you have no business using the word Vaughn in your name. YouTube name is one thing, but it's... Oh yeah, I suppose nation now, yeah. But if you say tribal name, they you know, they'll fully understand. And the reasoning behind it. One of these live streams I should wear my bear claw choker that I was given for doing the beadwork on the bald eagle feathers. They ended up looking really beautiful, but oh my gosh, I was so scared if I screwed those feathers up because they were already blessed when they were handed to me. And so that's like holding the chalice from the Pope when you have an item that's really, really sacred, you know, to a group of people. And they entrust you with it, and it's like, great. And I had to have a piece of paper with me at all times that was signed by the tribal elders that I was carrying those feathers for a reason for the tribe, so that because at the time there was and this was in 2002, I think, there was this Western Art Museum and Native American Museum, and I forgot which state, but the guy had a whole bunch of antique native headdresses in there, and he got fined by the federal government $10,000 per eagle feather on those headdresses. Had to close his store because he ended up in jail. And he was a collector. So these pieces, he had the receipts for them and everything. They were purchased legitimately, but because, you know, raptors and migratory birds are, it's illegal to own the feathers in the States, he got in some big trouble for that. So I had to have all this special stuff with me regarding why I had them and everything, in case anybody, you know, went and brought it, saw them or said anything about it. All in all, really incredible experience, though, that I will never, ever forget. And then my naming ceremony, that was fun, too. Yeah, probably. What used to disgust me is I worked in the hospitals in Duluth, Minnesota, and that's where the Ojibwe are up there, and they had one patient that was in there for something very, very serious. And so, you know, the tribe members will go and bring in blessed feathers and things like that, and they have them throughout the room and stuff. This doctor came in and threw them all in the garbage. He's like, oh, these don't belong in here, picked them up and tossed them in the trash. And he got in trouble for it. But that went around the entire hospital, because that, you know, there's a lot of people up there that smoking thunder. Then it was up there. I had done beadwork on a tan squirrel hide. And there was another patient I took care of for a long time in a group home setting that was doing a lot of beadwork while she was there, so I gave her that squirrel hide. Because I didn't think I was going to do something with it, and I couldn't quite get it to work, and I didn't want to cut the hide up or anything, because by the time I got done with the beads, it was just beautiful. And so I just said, you know, whatever you can use this for. And she's like, well, what do you want in trade? And I said, no, you just make something beautiful of it for somebody that you love. And so that was trade enough. And so if I ever get another tan squirrel hide, I might try again. It was a gray squirrel, and it still had the long ear tufts on it and the tail and everything. It was really pretty. Boy, I'm so not vegan. There, get her jaw a little stronger there. That works. Get the hollow in the upper part, and then I gotta get a little tongue in there. That sounded wrong. Oh dear. Oh, why do I remember that too? That's it. Troy said that the one Disney cartoon that had the crows in it, that is, you know, is really racist actually. But he remembers the music from it. Yay, I got tail in my mouth. We just won't go any further there. Bordering on not PG-13. YouTube demonetize, even though I'm not monetized anyway. Not enough people to shake a stick at. By the time I get 1,000 subs on this channel, YouTube's going to change the guidelines where you have to have 10,000 subs in order to get monetization. I'm expecting that. That would be my luck. Let me try to zoom in just a little. There we go. Depending on how awake I am tomorrow after working all night, I might stream again tomorrow. I don't know if I'll stream this or if I'll stream Minecraft, or I've got more painting to do too. Figure out something. It's gonna be a long night as it is. I might have to stop at the gas station and get a Red Bull or something. I'm so tired. Not the sugar Red Bull. I don't like those. There's one called Red Bull Zero that's black and silver can, and I like the taste of that one. That's my treat, but it's really hard to find. Up on the mountain just to give my horn a blow. I thought I heard my true love say, yonder comes my beau. Bile-em-Cabbage-Down, boys, turn those hoe cakes brown. Only song that I can sing is Bile-em-Cabbage-Down. So yes, I did sing that, YouTube. Possum in a cinnamon tree, raccoon on the ground. Raccoon says, son of a gun, won't you shake some Simmons down? Bile-em-Cabbage-Down, boys, turn them hoe cakes brown. The only song that I can sing is Bile-em-Cabbage-Down. So nice to have my singing voice back. Boy, she looks like a Parasaurolophus. Oh my goodness. Well, that's where I was starting. Hey, it's shuffling. iTunes is shuffling the music today. Oh, exciting. It's such a high point in my life when I'm excited over iTunes doing something I wanted to. I was so mad though. I was looking through some of my old recordings I did with Taras, and we had done a faster version of Leaving on a Jet Plane, and I didn't have a recording of that one, and we had done such a good piece with that. Turned it into a fiddle piece, and it was just really nice, and I don't have it. I'm just absolutely disgusted with myself for not having that one. But then he moved to California and I didn't get to see him again, so that was the end of the recording sessions. Yes, it is. It's so much better fast. All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door, and I hate to wake you up to say goodbye. But the dawn is breaking, it's early morning, the taxi's waiting, she's blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome I could die. So kiss me and smile for me, tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. Yeah, so that's how I sang it. And I played rhythm on the 12-string guitar, so that was fun. But we performed that one at my dialysis unit during the day shift for the patients, and everybody just loved it. And Michael was just being so incredibly cute back then, too. He was still little at the time, and he was playing fiddle, and Taras was playing, and we all volunteered for it, and it was just so much fun. But I wish I'd have gotten a recording of that one. Someday. You can't forget him in the woo part, you know, and his woo. I mean, I have my share of woo too, but oh boy. If it weren't for some of my own experiences, I think I'd be like that far from being at least agnostic. Hubby's agnostic, but he still leans towards Buddhism. But I've gone away from spell work and all of that, because it's like you run into these groups of Wiccans that expect that, you know, you have to keep track of the phases of the moon in your journal, and you have to do this and you have to do that, and it's like, don't tell me what I have to do. So they can have his 6 children for the prophecy, of which he just completely ignored one child he already had because, well, he didn't want to pay child support. Like, you turkey, if I spent years paying $1,500 child support on shared legal and physical custody, he could pay whatever, you know, $100 a month or whatever it was, but no, he just decided to duck it. So with his prophecy of his 6 kids, he's already had 4. I don't think he's going to find a woman to have 2 more. Oh, what's the $1 billion? I could use $1 billion. Oh, I remember him. I remember that guy. I thought, there's no way. He didn't even look remotely like him. There, she's starting to come along now. Oh, I've done some astrology. It is so complicated the way it is, and that actually is part of it. Seriously, that is part of it. It is so complicated. I'd rather do calculus again. I've had all the math that my high school ever offered in the advanced program. I had physics in high school. I took more physics in college. I had 2 years in a semester, I think almost 3 years of college calculus. And I had college algebra because I was in the computer science program, so these were all requirements. And I had chemistry and stuff, and I seriously would rather go back, even though 3rd year college calculus fried my brain. I'd rather do that than astrology. I have an astrology book on how to do it that is that thick and is as big as my college calculus book is. And that is part of what it says too, is that there will be common traits between people born on the same phases of the moon. So it actually is a big thing to study, really. I just have a little bit of an understanding of it when I was doing my own astrology chart for my classes in Alexandrian Wicca. Just a few years back, and I don't know. I wanted to get to, you know, at least get 1st degree so I could, you know, get a little more in depth in it, but I don't know. There's other things I think that are more important in life for me. Make names for the 28 days. All right. See you later, Blue. Have a good one. Well, I might as well turn up the music a little bit. See if anybody else joins. If not, then it's just me and this little dragon here. There we go, off camera again. There. No? Okay. Really in a serious mood for Neil Diamond music right now. Old stuff. But can't play that or I'll get copyright problems. Boy, I'm having issues getting this shape tonight. Try and get this head just right. I don't want to get the head way too big because then I have to do the whole... So I'm going to get the base structure around the eyes. That might make me feel a little better if I see something happening around the eyes. Of course, she's going to have eyelashes too. Girl dragons need to have eyelashes eventually. So I'll be putting those in pretty close to last when I have the head done. Probably too many live streams going right now. Oh, there we go. So I'm gonna have to do that in pink. Okay. I don't know why I'm so set on this one being pink. I think the purple there might actually... Alright, starting to do the color work on the head. Oh, neat. That's looking better. Already getting there. Still debating if I'm going to actually felt her wings or if I'm going to do some of the fancy fairy wings that somebody made for me. Oh, that looks good. There we go. There we go. I'll be doing some of her at work on break, so there's gonna be some changes next time she's on camera. She was a little harder because wasn't really sure where I was going with her. There we go. A little bit of a smile going. little bit of wool felt. Oh. Dead dragon. She kind of looks like a dead dragon right now. There's so much work to go. Oh dear. I don't want to cover up the smile that I put on there. Kind of giving me an idea where to go. All right, well, there's no one else here, so I think, wrong way. There we go, that's the progress we've got so far. I'm gonna work on her more at work tonight. And I think I'm gonna get some painting done because I can't do that there. I can do that here. So anyway, for those of you who watch later, please like and subscribe. You know, the usual thing. You know, if you want to help with this channel, there's links down below on my PayPal, my Etsy shop, and my Amazon list, which got some art supplies on there that I'd like to get. So, you know, that's what it is. Right now, this looks like a very disturbed looking dragon. Anyway, you guys have a fantastic night. Blessed be everyone.